It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go!
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
We'll take our first question today from David Newton with ESPN.com.
Hey, Dale, this is a track where it seems like anybody can win, and during the chase, you don't see many non-chase guys win. Can you imagine what it's like for a non-chase guy to win a race this time of year?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like any other race, I guess, during the season. A win's a win. They're fun to celebrate, and that's really what you show up for, is to be able to go to Victory Lane and get that feeling and celebrate with your team. And I think if you haven't made the chase, that's a sure vindication, I guess, for the season and beyond. Gives you a lot of momentum going into the off season too, if you can get a win.
One of the things, there's been a lot of gas lines up in the Charlotte area. The economy real tough. Have you had to fit any gas lines or anything like that? And what's the economy been like for your company?
To do what now?
I said there's been a lot of gas lines in the Charlotte area with the lack of gas up here. I was wondering if you've had to fit any gas lines, and then what's the overall economy been with your company?
I don't really understand. I can barely understand what you're saying. Something about gas lines.
Yes, I was just wondering with all the gas lines in Charlotte if you've had to fit many over the last week or so here.
Yeah, I haven't had to fool with it. I don't drive too much when I'm home on the weekdays, but it's been pretty bad in Mooresville. I think the average is 5 stations before you find gas, so that's what I've been hearing.
Thank you.
And we'll now go to Reagan Swan with NASCAR.com.
Hi, Dale. This is sort of a two-parter, sorry. With TV shows debuting all over the place right now, and I know that you may have had a connection with the show on NBC Office. Do you have a show you watch? And could you maybe compare your season to a show on TV right now?
I don't know if I can compare my season to any show on TV, but the only show I religiously watch is The Office, and I don't have much time to really put down. I don't have the kind of schedule to where I can cut out those kind of half hours or hours in the evenings, so I have to TiVo it. But I never miss a show, and fortunately NBC runs them online and they're free to watch there too, so I can go watch the episode there if I missed it on Thursday, because we travel on Thursday night sometimes, so a lot of times we're in the air when that show's going. But I don't know, I'd have to think pretty hard. We ain't got the time in the day right now to compare my season to anything like that.
Okay, thank you. Did you watch the premiere of The Office last week?
Did I watch The Office last week?
Yeah, the premiere. I think it premiered last week.
Yeah, I don't miss it. That was awesome.
Sorry. Thank you.
Yep.
As a reminder, that is *1 to ask a question. *1 if you wish to ask a question today. We'll go to Kerry Murphy of the Final Lap Radio.
Hey, Dale. Thanks so much for being on with us today. A lot of drivers in the garage area don't have the same attitude as you do going into Talladega. They actually kind of dread coming into this weekend. Jimmy Johnson even said that yesterday, that he's not very excited about going to Talladega. But you seem to love it. You seem to think it's easy. How did you arrive at that mentality, I guess?
I think, my dad was a real good plate racer, so I loved going to the plate tracks to watch and to be a part of his success. You always knew going into Daytona or Talladega, if you were at the track or at home watching, that you were going to have a lot of fun, because he always ran well and led laps and made a lot of incredible moves and just made it a lot of fun to watch. So Talladega 2 is, I don't know, those tracks are really intimidating when you're young, and when you go to them for the first time, they're just very intimidating, and it's the biggest tracks on the circuit. So when you're a 15-year-old walking around in the garage area and you see all the preparation that goes into it, and you see the speeds that those cars are reaching and whatnot, you just get a big amount of respect for it early on. And obviously winning races at the track yourself, you're going to, get a great relationship with the racetrack and feel good about going back to it because you're having success there. I mean, I've probably left that racetrack just as angry as anybody else. I mean, it doesn't always give you what you want, but I think it's such a unique type of style of driving and style of racing. It's neat to switch it up a little bit. It's not so much about how the car handles or how really good your car is. It's about the guy who's making the right moves and teaming up with the right people. And it's pretty fun to be able to push a friend into the lead or get help from a buddy of yours to get to the lead. Things like that are going on throughout the day, and it's pretty fun. It really is. I mean, I like being in the packs. I like being 3 and 4 wide and making the best of it. I don't know. It's just a lot of fun for me.
How much did you have to relearn when you guys changed from the older style car to the COT when it comes to restricted plate racing?
Well, you continue to learn how the car drafts. It drafts a little bit differently, and you can do things a little bit differently with the way the car bumpers match up. You can draft a little bit harder with each other through the corners and all the way around the racetrack. So hopefully, as long as NASCAR doesn't mind and get too nervous, we'll be pushing each other all the way around the racetrack this weekend, just like we were last time. And you'll see guys jump out into 25, 2 guys get out about 25 car lengths in front of the pack. It's really worthless to do it because the pack just runs you back down, but it's fun, something new to do, so we're all doing it. But the car draft's a little bit different, so we're still kind of understanding the nuances of the car and how to make it work and what it likes the best.